Congressman James Comer joins me now. All right, so Congressman, you've actually sent referrals to Garland, the Attorney General, on perjury because he lied to you guys in his sworn deposition. So he's got a lot hanging over his head here. How do you think that's going to shake out in light of this conviction?
Well, it's more problems for Hunter Biden. Look, what Hunter Biden did in his deposition is he clearly lied. And why did he lie? He lied to protect Joe Biden. But the fact that he lied under oath is clearly perjury. This will be used to determine his sentencing. So not only do you have the gun trial where he clearly lied on a gun application, the jury saw right through that. Now he's got his tax evasion charges where we know he didn't pay his taxes. We know to this day, Jesse, he hasn't paid his taxes. His taxes were paid years later by a major Democrat donor, Kevin Morris, prior to the presidential election to help alleviate a problem Joe Biden had in the presidential election against Trump. So what we've done with the criminal referrals, as you know, is the first step. It's just the beginning, but it's a major problem for Hunter Biden, and it's going to be taken into account when it comes time for his sentencing.
How do you feel as an investigator who cracked this case wide open with the laptop, followed every lead as far as you could, ran into some roadblocks, and they're only focusing on a narrow tax delinquency and a gun charge, which they had to prosecute because he had pictures of it all over the internet? How does that make you feel?
Well, justice has not been served. Justice will not be served until the Department of Justice takes into account all of the financial crimes that the entire Biden family committed. It wasn't just Hunter Biden. It was also Joe Biden and Jim Biden. The entire family benefited from the Biden influence peddling schemes. We had 3 people testify who were once partners with Hunter Biden in these schemes. They testified under oath that the Bidens were selling the Biden brand. They were selling access to Joe Biden. There was never a legitimate business. We know from the IRS whistleblowers they never paid any taxes on the tens of millions of dollars that they took from adversaries around the world. We have laws in Congress, where I am right now, that prevent people from doing this. It's called the Foreign Agents Registration Act. It's called the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. We know that the Bidens have violated these laws. So until the Department of Justice takes the real serious crimes into account, justice has not been served. If I listed the top 10 crimes that the president's son committed, lying on a gun application wouldn't even make the cut.
It's so true. Is Hunter Biden taking the fall to save his dad?
Well, it sure looks like that, and he looks like someone that's got a pardon in his back pocket. People ask today, will the president pardon Hunter Biden? Well, they're not finished. The Department of Justice isn't finished with him. First of all, they've got this tax evasion trial. Then they've got these criminal referrals. And as I've said many times over the past week, we're not finished. The criminal referrals were just the beginning of the accountability phase. We've gone through great lengths, and we've been very transparent and substantive with the American people about the money this family's taken in. We've been very transparent about the 20 shell companies, the LLCs that the Bidens had that appear to serve no purpose other than to launder money. And when I say launder, I'm using the word that 6 different banks used in those suspicious activity reports. They laundered money to 10 different Biden family members, and according to the IRS whistleblowers, they never paid any taxes on it.
And you're still looking at new bank records that you've just gotten your hands on.
Yes. We find new accounts every day.
All right. Thank you very much, James Comer. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.